Right guys, so we've got today a real life test with the S55 against the S56s. Why I say real life, because I've currently got the S56s in my bag, but I'm going to see if the S55s are going to budge them out of the way and Rick gets a new set of golf clubs, so looking forward to that. I've got Flightscope set up in the background. My name's Rick Shiels, down here at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester. Hopefully you've watched some of my videos before in the past. If not, please do enjoy this and check out some of the other ones on the channel that I've done in the past. I've just reviewed the S55 just in its own right really today, and I'm now going to test it up against the 56. I've got these in identical spec. Now believe it or not, I'm absolutely black spot. I went all the way to Gainsborough to get custom fit maybe, I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago. Took the journey up there to the Ping factory in England, probably about a 3-hour journey, got there, hit some shots, really looking forward to thinking, yeah, I'm going to get all this new spec. They went, honestly Rick, you could have just bought them off the shelf. I am exactly black spot, stiff shaft and normal length, so I could have literally saved myself 3 hours, well 6 hours in total, and not bothered going all the way up there. But don't say that, that's just for me, but Ping factory is awesome. So I'm going to go with S56s first, the ones that I'm more used to. Now, I was just doing this before the video started. I put the two golf clubs together and I went, right, let me get the 56. And I actually picked up the 55 by mistake. They look so alike, it's unreal. They're identical from the top. The back edge is a little bit different. The other technology that's changed is that the lofts have now got stronger with the new one. It's 1.25 degrees stronger on the mid irons and a little bit less on the shorter irons. So I'm going to hit 5 shots. Now I do like my S56. I've had them for, I'd say probably about 3 years, or 2 or 3 years maybe. And I do enjoy them, I do like them a lot, but everyone likes a bit of a change now again. So I'm going to hit some real golf shots, real golf balls. Let's see how we get on. I'm going to have to concentrate now because this is my own testing. Now my normal 7-iron would be around the 165, 170 mark on most shots. 177 on that one, a bit longer. I'm obviously pumped and excited to try the clubs. We're on a normal day here in Manchester as well. And I've tested clubs in the past and many times I've thought, is this the one that's going to replace my 56? And it's just not been the case. I've tried Nikes, I've tried TaylorMades, but nothing really has wanted me the desire to change. 175 on that one. Now the important factors that I'm going to test on this, as long as I don't hit any particularly duff ones, I'm going to see distance. Obviously that's a big factor in when you're changing clubs, to see which one of these two is going to give you a little bit more distance, whether that's something you want. And I'm also obviously going to test the accuracy as well. I'm going to hit a couple of shots out the toe and the heel just to see if they change the figures too much. But for me, it's all about that kind of accuracy really, and how they feel off the face. Yeah, as I expected, I do like these clubs a lot. Okay, let's have a look at some distance. There are 5 shots there. So, I've hit 4 shots. 172 that one went. Let's see what that one goes. Now I'm just going to test a couple as well. A couple of missed strikes, let's say. 166. So, now if I hit a couple, maybe off, if I hit one off the toe. So obviously I want forgiveness as well. I don't play a great deal of golf. In fact, I very rarely play. I've played on a golf course 4 times this year, believe it or not. I'm down here most of the time teaching. 161, that's gone. Played twice in America when I was away in the summer, which was nice. So a little bit from the heel, that one. And forgiveness, they feel great. You know, I've probably lost 4 or 5 yards on both of those two. Not really, actually, 173. So generally some decent shots, and I would expect that with a club that I've been using for 2 or 3 years now. And a new shiny one, the 55. Ooh, with any testing or when you try new clubs, it's more the desire. I already want to hit this better. I feel like I'm probably due a change, so already I'm starting to think, oh, I could probably just hit this a little bit better and get away with getting a new club. Just going to change it onto the 55. Like I say, from the top, there is no difference at all. It is a degree and a half stronger. Sorry, a degree 0.25. I'm hitting 7 irons here. A degree 0.25 stronger. See if that reflects that on the distance. Now, flight-wise for me, exactly the same as a normal 7. It has looked like it's pitched a touch longer. Yeah, 179 to start off with there. So it's definitely longer on the first shot. Anyway, nice and straight still, which is good. Beautiful. Very nice. Yeah, some good length as well. I bet it's about the same as the last one. 177, 2 yards difference on that one. Not as well hit. That'll be interesting then. That wasn't as good a strike. Let's see how much distance that's taken off my shot with that strike. 164, so it's taken about 10, 12 yards off that shot, which on an off-centered hit, you're going to probably be on the front edge of the green rather than the middle of the green, which you're not going to get too punished for. Like I say, I'm checking distance, ease of hit, and also dispersion. Oh, that's wide. It's a bit down that right hand side, not terrible though. They do feel identical to my 56s, absolutely do. So it's only going to be the stats that I'm going to be able to tell which one of these two is better. Yeah, it just feels that identical, beautiful feel off the face. It's just launching that little bit lower. I'm guessing obviously that 1.25 degrees of loft on the 7.9 difference. 174 there. Right, now if I hit one off the toe, let's see what happens if I catch one a bit toey. That was certainly toey. It was still on the grooves, mind, but it was toey. That's not bad, probably in the 170s. Yeah, 176. Okay, we'll go one more off the heel. Yeah, nice. Probably top end of 160s. Well, actually, it's flown a bit. That might even gone a bit further. 174. So, interesting there. The feel off the face, identical. Now, I would not know which of these two now I would prefer, unless I went out there and paced it and I'd hit yellow golf balls with one and white golf balls with the other and see what the dispersion was and everything else. Luckily, I've got Flightscope, so we're going to check back in 2 ticks to see which out these two is the best club. And I'm going to honestly look at investing in probably a new set. I'm almost preempted. I want this. I want the S55 already. Please, figures be good. So, dispersion, distance, and ease of hit. Both identical on ease of hit. So that's a feel thing. We're going to look at dispersion and total distance in 2 secs. Right, so the results are in. And honestly, this is. I'm excited to see these results. I've not looked at these just yet. I'm really excited to see out of these two which one is going to be in my golf bag for next year. I do genuinely feel like these two golf clubs are easy to hit, very, very comfortable for me, for how I hit it. Let's say I wouldn't have gone for the 56 all them 3 years ago if I didn't feel that. So the 55 seems like a good progression from that. So we've got the 56. This is my old one up first. This is the 7.9 distances. So my average carry distance, I'm going to go off carry with these today because that's obviously important, is 170 yards. That's average carry distance. And that's about right for me. About 165, 170. I'm normally happy with a 7.9. Club head speed 91.9. The rest of the stats, I don't really need to know much more about those. I don't really need to know how much it's spinning. I'm not really that bothered about the rest of it. 102 feet average height. But again, I'm not too bothered about that. What I am interested in is the dispersion level. So if I go onto the dispersion this time on the 56, out of the 7 shots that I hit, my dispersion was 14 yards. So not bad. You know, you'd think a normal size green would be bigger than that. So the dispersion of my 56s was pretty good, 14 yards. Right, let's go for the 55 this time. So this is where the stats become interesting. Let's see now, if I go on to the 55, so remember it was 170 for the 56, and the 55 with it being a 1.25 degrees stronger, it's up to my carry distance to 173 yards. That's an average out of the 7 shots I hit, 173 yards, which I'm pleased with. You know, 3 yards, 4 yards is comfortable increase of distance to myself. I don't need it going another 10, 15 yards because that would have completely upset my own kind of judgment of distance, everything else. So I'm very pleased with that. 3 yards is a nice improvement. Very similar club head speed, 91.2. In fact, 0.7 miles per hour slower, but nothing much really. Everything else, stats I'm not too too bothered about. A little bit less height, so 99 feet average on height. Now the dispersion, now this is really important for myself because obviously I want to hit greens. I'm not bothered about it going too far. If I want to go a bit further, I'll just hit another club. Now if we look at the dispersion, yes, it's 12 yards. So the 55 is 12 yards dispersion. Obviously, I'm pleased with this. So it's 3 yards longer and 2 yards tighter in dispersion. I'm comfortable with that. I'm very happy with that improvement. And I get a nice shiny new set of golf clubs. So the 55 is the one for me. So 56, sorry guys, you are out of here. See you later. That is no longer coming back in the bag. The 55s is the one for me. I love this club, love the look of it, love the feel of it. 56 is gone, done. I'm going to get these in the set ready for next year. Guys, thanks very much for watching. My name's been Rick Shiels down here at Trafford Golf Centre, and that is a genuine test for me trying out these new golf clubs. Do test it yourself though. Do test golf clubs intently as you can. Test it against your current golf club. There's no point in testing it because you will go to the driving range, you will go to the shop with a desire of buying a new set of golf clubs. But you need to be realistic. You need a golf set that's going to improve. And 3 yards improvement in distance, I'm happy with that with a 7.9, and 2 yards tighter, more than happy with that. So that was the Ping S55, guys, my new set of golf clubs. Thanks very much for watching. Please do subscribe to this channel. I've got loads more videos on the way. Tips, reviews, hints, everything that you can possibly want. Do check me out on Facebook and Twitter as well, guys. And thanks very much for watching.